Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my current drugstore makeup favorites. So I have everything here in my little travel kit. If you are interested in seeing all of my current favorite drugstore beauty products, keep watching. Before we get too far into the video, if you have not already, please click the subscribe button. It would mean a lot in supporting me. Thanks. Alright, how are you guys? I have not been on here for about a week. I've been busy with getting ready to go back to school, for teaching, for wrapping up college. Just a lot. So I hope you all are doing well. All the makeup that I have in this bag is actually what I took with me on a trip to band camp. So the school I work at, we actually go like away overnight for camp. So when I'm packing to go away, I love drugstore makeup because I'm so worried things will get damaged or lost in travel pretty much. So these are things that I love, but are also cheap to replace if anything happens to them. So that's nice in general, but they still work and I like most of the products. The only thing that isn't my favorite is something I've mentioned on my channel before, and it's the first item, the Maybelline Master Prime Primer. I just don't like it because I don't think it really blurs or minimizes my pores the way it's designed to. I just pack that because it is on my project pan list. If I was going to say what my actual favorite drugstore primer is right now, it'd be the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm not totally in love with the original formula. That's the one I do have, but I want to try the matte one. But I still like the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer better than this Maybelline product. So I think I'm going to go in order of the order I would actually do my makeup. So the next would be foundation. I actually picked two because I'm extra that way. No, the real reason is I truly feel like if I wear the same foundation too many days in a row, my skin just like, it breaks out like if I use the same thing too many days in a row, which I don't understand. Maybe I just haven't found this correct thing yet. But it does it the least, I think, with these two. So the first one's the Mary Kay Medium Coverage Foundation. I think I paid $5 for that, but I think it's normally like $15. And then this I think was like $14.99. This is the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless 3-in-1 foundation. This is like my absolute favorite right now of all my foundations. I didn't like it when I first used it. I thought it was too like dewy, but I don't know if my skin's just drier being inside more or what the deal is, but I really have been liking that one a lot better and my skin really likes it. If I need a powder, I've been using this Ulta Beauty Flower Powder. It's a mattifying face powder. Definitely makes you matte. I'm not a huge fan of this particular flower one just because it is very heavily rose scented, but if you can find an Ulta mattifying powder, the formula is nice. I just don't like the scent of this particular one, but still using it because I don't like to waste products. If I need concealer, which is usually just a spot blemish, or if I have like an exceptionally tired looking day, I've been using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, and I'm using it in the shade Vanilla. I also sometimes like to color correct, and I just use this Ulta Beauty Color Correcting Liquid Concealer in shade Lavender if I need a little bit for dark spots too. For eyeshadow primer, I've been really liking this CoverGirl Lid Lockup Eyeshadow Primer. I'm pretty sure I got this in the clearance section at Walmart for like $1, you guys. Check your clearance sections, I'm telling you, in Walmart and Target. You need to be careful because sometimes people are nasty and stuff's like open and already used. So you have to be careful and make sure it's actually still sealed and not used or swatched or whatever. But if you can find something that you're like, okay, this is clearly still new, you can find some good stuff, I'm telling you. Brows. I have been really liking the NYX Fill and Fluff. So it's called Fill and Fluff. So I didn't like this product when I first tested it. I think I tested it in a video actually because I filled it and then I fluffed it. And look at this little tiny toothbrush looking weird thing. I didn't like it because of this, but what I've realized is if I fluff first and then fill, I'm into it. I just didn't like the fill and then fluff because the formula is so creamy that if you fill it and then fluff it, I felt like it was just like dragging it and smearing it around, and I wanted it to stay where I had put it. So fluffing it and then filling it would be my recommendation. And then I always set my brows because they are crazy and go over otherwise. And I've been using the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. Again, I didn't like this product at first because I felt like with the wand, there's too much product that comes off. It's just too wet. But what I realized is if I did the tail first and then my tiny brows, it didn't feel so crunchy, sticky, heavy, whatever, because you need a little bit more here than you do in the front anyway, at least for my personal brows. And this was like $3 for this Essence Lash Gel, so that was amazing. What else did I pack? What else did I pack? Okay, so we got 2 mascaras again, because I'm extra and I like options. And you know, sometimes a top mascara just hits differently than a bottom lash mascara. You know what I'm saying? But the 2 I have that I really, really like are the Ulta Beauty Ultimate Lashes Multitasking Mascara in Jet Black. I am so sorry to everyone on the planet because I'm pretty sure they don't sell this anymore, including myself, because this is amazing and I would repurchase it if they still had it, but I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure I already looked on their website. But what is still for sale that I really like, and no one talks about it, y'all are sleeping on it so much, I'm telling you, is the Milani Highly Rated Mascara. This is, I'm pretty sure, $9.99 on their site, and somebody just told me on Instagram that I'm pretty sure Target sells it as well. So if you don't have a Target near you, you can't get it online. That's what I did. But I really like that Highly Rated Mascara. It is so good. It's good for what I want, I should say. So for me, I like mascaras that curl and separate. I'm not super worried about volume or lengthening, so if you're looking for the same things as what I am, you'll like those. It's somewhat just preference. Lash curler, don't sleep on it. Mentioned it in my last video, my favorites. You gotta go for it. This is a drugstore one. It's great. Oh, what else do I have here? Oh, bronzer. Okay, so I didn't pack my LA Colors bronzer that I've been working on for my project Pan because it's all like cracked and broken, and that was just going to be an absolute mess to travel with. So what I packed instead was the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. It's kind of similar, honestly, to the LA Girl ones in the fact that it's like similarly shimmery, I guess. This is in Palm Beach Ready. And I mean, I have barely used any at all. I have used enough that the embossing of the leaf is gone, but that's about it. But this was pretty cheap. It was like $5 or $6, and it works fine. I can do the shimmery bronzer, I feel like, if I'm going for more of a like dewy, summery, whatever look, but I usually like a matte bronzer, I have found, especially for the head. It's okay to be a little bronzy, shimmery on the cheeks, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Highlighter. So my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, that's a good powder one that's cheap, also broken, so I didn't travel with it. So I traveled with this Wet n Wild one. I have really been loving loose highlighters lately because this is just like, it's magical, okay? It's magical. If you haven't seen it yet, I will link down below in the description box my video of my entire collection of highlighters. It includes some swatches and things in there, so you can see this if you want. This is in the shade I'm So Lit, and it is gorgeous, beaming, blinding, everything and more. I don't own the high-end Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics highlighters that she came out last holiday edition, but my swatches remind me of what her swatches look like in her video announcing that collection. So I don't know if anybody's actually tried the Jaclyn Hill ones and can tell me if they're similar, but I feel like they look similar. Maybe I'm wrong, but they look similar. P.S. If you want a different formula and you're not into powder or loose powder, I also have this Wet n Wild Mega Jelly Highlighter. Holy freaking crap, this is cool. This is not in that video of my highlighter collections because I bought more. Go figure. But it has like the coolest consistency. I don't have anything like this. Nothing at all. But I mean, it really is just like jelly. It's not even cream. I wouldn't call it cream. It's such a weird consistency. I'm going to swatch it for you here. And it just leaves this like really nice, it's like subtle glow. I don't even know if you can see that shine there on my wrist. It's like a glow, I don't know. It's not a glow from within. It is a little glittery, but it's very pretty. There you can see probably a little bit better on my finger there than maybe on my wrist where I swatched it. But this Mega Jelly, this Mega Jelly highlighter is in shade Blaze and Glaze. That one's a nice one too, if you're looking for some shimmer in your life. While we're on the Wet n Wild wagon here, okay, the eyeshadow that I packed was this nifty little guy. So nice. This is just like a great everyday vibe, okay? So what I like about this palette is that it actually says transition up here and down here on these shades. And I like the fact that it's got a mixture of some cool tones and some warm tones, because I loved, like at camp, I could create a super warm toned look on this side, or I could go more cool toned on this side, and that's the more cool tone transition. That's the more warm tone transition. And then you do get a couple like little shimmers if you want to like pop it in the middle, or just do something more metallic. It's totally up to you, but I feel like this is one of the more versatile, small, travel-friendly palettes I have come across for an affordable price. Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow palette, and this one is called Rosé in the Air. Super great, would highly recommend. Blends amazingly. Do it. You will not regret it. I really don't think you will. So for blush in the summer, I like to go a little more orangey. I don't know what it is, but I do. And so I've really been enjoying, this is a Palladio blush. It's got a little reduced price sticker there because Sally Beauty had a sale. I got this for $1.50, you guys, $1.50. Are you kidding me? And look at it, it's so nice. It's just this like, it looks intensely orange, I know, but it's not in real life. Like, it's wearable. It definitely is. It looks so intense, but then on the skin, like it shears out. But you can also build it up a little too. So it's really nice and versatile. It's a matte blush. And this particular one is in Toasted Apricot, if you want to find that by Palladio. I actually did a haul with that too video. I'll leave that link down below too. I believe it was a TJ Maxx and Sally Beauty haul video. Okay, I only have two more like categories to share with you. So the first one is lips, and I have two lip products here. I'm wearing them both, actually layering them. The first one is the Glazewear Extreme Lip Gloss from Avon. I know, right? Who would have thought? This lip gloss is in the shade Vintage Vamp. It's kind of like slightly berry tinted, but it's not overpowering. We'll say the smell's a little funky. I don't know if it's just expired or if it's always been that way. I'm not gonna lie. The other one is from Milani again, and this is the Hypnotic Lights Holographic Lip Topper. I have two of these. This one's in Luster Light. I'm gonna show you guys, hopefully you can see on my lips here how much it's shimmering. My phone here. Hopefully the reflective particles are showing up. Sorry if they're not, but like you can probably see, maybe if I hold it up like this a little bit, all of the little particles. This one is very pink and yellow in the reflex. The other one I have, I think, is more like blue and green reflex, which I really like on top of a matte lipstick, to be honest, just like in the center. It's so nice, but very affordable. I got that one from Ulta. And then my last product here is setting spray. I had someone ask me when I was at camp, they were like, literally, how do you get your makeup to stay on all day when it's so hot? And I was like, listen, you can't just slap on foundation. You can't. And they're like, oh, that's too many steps. And I'm like, okay, but you asked, you know, like, and that's totally fine. If you want to decide like, that's too much, okay, I'm not doing it. Fine, you don't have to. But I'm telling you, if that's what you want, that's what you have to do. It just is. So, you know, primer, foundation, and then setting spray. So this is the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and this you can use to prime, you can use to correct like throughout the day. Like if I would get a break and I went back to my room, I would give myself a little spritz of this. Very refreshing too, even if you are like your makeup still looks okay. Just very cooling, refreshing, and then you can set your makeup. And this has a 16-hour wear time. I don't know if it actually lasts that long, but that's what it says. And so I use it multiple times a day. But it is very lightweight. It's not like some that are kind of like sticky hairspray feeling. It's not like that at all. So I really enjoy that. So those are all of my current drugstore favorites. I hope you enjoyed them. Let me know in the comments down below what are your current drugstore favorites. I would love to hear. I'm going on an Ulta little shopping spree soon. Tell me what I should pick up. If you are new here, I upload new content every Wednesday and Sunday. I would love for you to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and tune in for the next one. That is all, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.